We're here in Philadelphia after the first presidential debate. I'm here with Khizr Khan, who's a surrogate for the Harris campaign. Give me your perspective of this debate and how everything went.
Well, it was so evident that Kamala Harris was presidential. Kamala Harris's statements, her presentations were all for the people. On the other hand, Donald Trump was on defense. He some of the questions he did not answer, and it was so unpresidential like his responses and his manner and his words and his statements. On the other hand, Kamala Harris was presidential, well prepared, offered the answers that reflected her thinking, her life's work for the people, being for rule of law. It was just no comparison. And we saw that Trump was not answering the question, coming back to attacking, personal attacks, name calling, same old, same old. He wanted to as if take us back, whereas she wanted us as a nation to move forward, to move on, move forward instead of going back.
So a lot of the feedback I've gotten, at least from folks that reached out to me in the middle of the debate, thought that if you're a partisan, you thought your candidate did fine. But how does an event like this actually win over swing voters, which are the ultimate folks these folks are trying to reach here with just 2 months to go?
Yeah, I am certain that I'm sure they have seen it, the people that are undecided. They have seen where Trump wants to take us versus where Kamala Harris wants to take us, meaning Kamala Harris wants to take us forward. She's for the future, and Trump is still fighting the old war, is still fighting the election results, is still fighting the January 6th insurrection and attack on our capital. And Kamala Harris is for equal dignity, for women's rights, for women's right to choose and women's equal dignity, whereas Trump is still taking us back, depriving women of their right to choose. Same thing on health care, same thing on altogether the Harris's statements and belief and plan for the future, whereas Trump is still debating the past and not able to come out of it.
And for those folks who think this is a second term for a Biden-Harris administration, what do you have to say to those folks that are critical of a continuation, given the fact that we are having economic challenges, there is a significant immigration crisis as well?
Well, two things I must say. One is Donald Trump lost 2.8 million jobs, whereas Kamala Harris and the administration gained 15 million plus jobs. So as far as the job for America is concerned, the numbers speak for themselves. As far as immigration is concerned, whenever Democrats presented the border control bill very recently, it was Trump calling Republicans to not let it pass because they wanted to hire more border control folks and more investment in controlling the borders, whereas Trump called the Republicans in the Congress and asked them not to let it pass. And so this hypocrisy dragging us back and making every issue that concerns the United States and its well-being, they are absent. They go other way and not support it, but they want to make it an election issue.
And for those South Asians that are here legally, many of them have expressed frustration that they're stuck in green card backlogs, and meanwhile there are folks coming here through asylum and they're getting opportunities to work in this country. What do you have to say to those folks How will the Harris campaign be able to address that criticism?
Well, look, what has happened is the backlog was because of the non-funding of the staff, non-funding of the enough staff to process these claims and all this. Now it is sped up. It is being processed much faster than ever before, and it will continue to, because immigration through proper channels is very good for the United States, for its economy. We contribute as immigrants, we contribute to the well-being of this nation. And Harris campaign admits it, acknowledges it, sees the benefit in it, and wishes to invest more money in that process, whereas Trump wants to ban everybody, wants to stop everyone.
Khizr Khan, great to see you once again. Appreciate your time.